The Giles-Zafflon line has always been a line to be reckoned with. These two guys alone have scored 20 goals in the past 10 games. Both of them always coming to the game, pumped for the game, ready to go, ready to score. That's all they know how to do is score.
On the face-off, back over for Muck. Muck shot. Misses everybody and comes back to the right point for Milligan, who chips it in for Gould. Gould stopping it down by the goal line. Sends it out in front. Oh, and a nice defensive play by Jim Wright to lift the stick from Zafflon. Kicked off again. Zafflon with the line, still with it. Sends it across for Giles. Giles coming in. That one hit the outside of the net. And he still has it. Zafflon in the slot, comes back to the point for Muck. Back over for Milligan. Milligan will line up and take a shot. That goes off the leg of Weissy into the corner. Zafflon picks it back up. Back out in front, and Leone is going to cover again. Leone having a nice game out there, Chris.
He sure is. He's seeing every shot. He's playing real well. Watching the rebounds, covering everything, not even giving the opposing team anything to shoot at on a second chance. And he had Giles right there lurking for that puck.
Yelich goes forward with the draw. Sends it around in front, and Rosen can't connect. Now Marshall with a backhand. That comes off of Leone and off to the side again, and Marshall backhands it through the slot. Comes back over for Mayer. Mayer sends it back down into the corner for Yelich. Yelich tips it around for Marshall. Marshall holding at the goal line. Sends it for Mayer at the top of the circle. And here comes Hallmark with a board pass just out of the reach of Wright. He'll catch up to it in the far corner, though. Sends it out in front. Marshall tipped that one away from Dave Wright. Drew Yelich coming back to the line. Yelich with it again. Tries to go around Pacer, sends it back to Rosen, but too far, and it's picked off by Jim Wright. Jim Wright up ahead for Dave Wright. Back in front for Jim again, and it's tipped off into the corner. Comes back out from Hallmark, and that one off the leg of Mayer. Jim Wright has it in behind the net. Came right out in front, and Mayer clears it away from the front of the net. Here's Wright again as time expires in the first period, with Black holding a 2-1 lead after one period of play. Goals by Giles and Rosen to get a 2-0 lead for Black, and then answered on the shorthanded goal of Mike Nelson.
It's been a pretty close game so far. Both teams playing a dump and chase. Not very physical, though, would you say?
I would say it really hasn't been physical as yet. With a lot of the dump and chase, puck is being moved around pretty quick. There's really not much opportunity to be too physical out there.
It's been a real strategic game so far. No blowouts, no real offensive chances. Guys are really playing dump and chase. Guys are missing opportunities. The goaltenders are controlling this game, I would say.
Most definitely.
Controlling the rebounds and all the above. They're not giving anyone a second chance.
Certainly Leone has flashed the weather a couple of times.
Leone has been a little busier than Yelich, that's for sure.
We'll see what the second period has in store for us. Looks like Drew Yelich will be out for the Black team. Be going against DeFrancisco on the draw. And he steps around DeFrancisco. Yelich has it in the near corner now. Sends it back for Marshall. Back into the corner for Yelich. He's being watched by Wheelock. DeFrancisco knocked it away. Now Wheelock gave it back away to Yelich. And it's tipped away again into the corner. Yelich has it again. Drew Yelich sending it back to the point. Mayer after it, keeping it in. Back in for Yelich. Center on in front, Wojcicki will knock that one away and come out of the zone. Lead pass ahead for Nelson. Nelson stops with a backhander in front. DeFrancisco can't get it turned around. Yelich makes one stop and then it's cleared away to the line to knock back in. Coming in for Barnes. Barnes tips it through and knocked away to the corner by Rosen. Mayer tries to send it up for Marshall. That's knocked off by Wheelock. Comes in over the line. Wheelock has it again in behind his own goal line. Wheelock holding in the corner with a little bit of time. Turns away and a long pass up for Nelson. Nelson with a nice move there. Hotelling lost his stick, and Yelich got just a piece of that and it went over the glass.
Nice save by Yelich. He stayed with Nelson all the way across the front of the net.
showing a lot of patience there, not going for any of the moves that Yelich was throwing at him.
Yeah, Yelich stayed pretty tall on that move right there with Nelson. Nelson tried to drag him out of the net, and Yelich was patient. Seems to be a little confusion out there on the ice.
A little confusion as to where the draw was going to come from. Shot originated from the left side here. Zaplon won the draw, and a long pass for Giles. Sends him in on the left wing. Coming in, shot it wide. It'll be picked up by Hallmark. Sends it to Paschal. Paschal to center ice. Paschal with Weissy trailing. With Hallmark in front. There's the shot. Glove saved by Yelich, and he was going to
Like we said, the goaltenders are controlling this game right here.
Both of them kind of taking a conservative approach, covering it when they can. Trying to not have any sustained attacks in their own zones.
That's Joel Hallmark on the faceoff.
Zaplon will win the faceoff. It comes back up for Zaplon on the pass for Milligan. And Giles comes in the line. Tip back for Gidu. Gidu into the corner. Being watched by Paschal. And now Dave Wright holding it along with him and sends it around for Giles. Giles in the corner. Back in behind the net for Zaplon. Zaplon still with him. Banks it off the boards, back to the point for Muck. Muck back in, that goes off a leg. Hallmark couldn't get a handle on it to get the pass up for Wright, and Mike Milligan will be back to retrieve it. Milligan leaves it there for Muck. Being watched by Wright. Comes to the line and out. Picked up by Gidu at center ice. Gidu coming in 1-on-3, trying to move around. Paschal will stop him in front of the net and send it off to the side boards, where Muck will pick it up. Muck takes a shot. That just got a piece of Leon. Gidu behind the net. He tried to send it in front, and that was denied by Hallmark. Comes up for John Weissy. He'll get it out of the zone. John Muck waiting for his team to tag up. And over the line he goes. He'll line up and take a shot. Leon will save the rebound. I don't think Paschal knew Giles was hanging out there. Comes around to the corner for Bob Rogers. Rogers takes it off for Dave Wright. He tries to send it up, and that goes off a late. Gidu trying to get it. He's lost it in the speed. Here's Giles. Giles with the back end. That's tipped over top of the net by Zaplon. Gidu still with it. Gidu in the corner. Sends it off the side of the net. Comes back off for Zaplon. Zaplon circling around, being watched by Wright. Being challenged by John Weissy. Weissy sends it up to Dave Wright. He's going to head to the bench on a change as he clears it into the zone. 9 minutes left in the second period. Still 2-1 Black. Long pass up for Yelich. He chips it in. Wojcinski knocks it around the boards and will be picked up by DeFrancisco. That goes off the leg of Zaplon. Now it's picked up again by Wojcinski. His long pass is knocked out of the air by Yelich. Nelson trying to chip it in, but Yelich recovers. In behind his own net. And now winding up. Long pass off the boards for Gould. Gould coming in the right wing. Wheelock watching him. Went for Marshall. He lost it. Now it's picked up again by Nelson to DeFrancisco. DeFrancisco tries to get around the hotel and throws it behind the net. Yelich was caught out of the net there momentarily. Comes out in front. Here's White with a shot. Yelich the save, and will cover up.
It was a nice play by the defensive pairing in the Black team, covering DeFrancisco coming through.
Absolutely. They kept on the body there, tried not to go for the moves, and then the puck just kind of slid off into the corner, kind of harmlessly.
That DeFrancisco's been known to slither right through those defensemen and let them stand like cones.